Hello and welcome. It's a challenging time to build a new PC from scratch. Although the GPU shortage will likely continue until the end of 2021 or into 2022, the availability of new CPUs is improving. This is leading many to sell their lightly used hardware that they bought to tide them over. After my previous new build video, I decided to upgrade my gaming rig with used parts as a value-focused project. I'm keeping the case, power supply, CPU cooler, and GPU. I have another M.2 drive that I bought on price error from my previous build, so I'll be using that here. I'll need a motherboard, CPU, and RAM. I found a 16GB 3200 MHz kit on eBay for $82 Canadian, and a Ryzen 3600X on the Canadian Hardware Swap subreddit for about $220. As luck would have it, I was able to buy a used version of the same motherboard, the Gigabyte Aorus Pro AX, that I bought from my previous build. I got it from the same online retailer at a discount of just over 30%. Unfortunately, that luck was bad luck. I could not get the build to post. Most of the time, it wouldn't even turn on. I tried flashing various versions of the BIOS, but with no luck. Thanks to the USB drive's LED, I knew that the board was getting power, but pressing the power button didn't work. I even tried shorting the front panel connectors on the motherboard. At best, the system would try repeatedly but unsuccessfully to power the graphics card. I swapped memory and the PSU with spares that I had. I tried resetting the CMOS, but shorting the jumper pins didn't work. I had to remove the integrated rear I/O shield to disconnect the CMOS battery. But still, no joy. I was able to get a full refund on the motherboard, but I'm still waiting to get a partial refund of the taxes and import fees from Canada Customs. In the end, I bought a new budget-level board by ASRock, the B550M ITX AC. It cost more than the used Gigabyte board and has fewer features, but it worked. Here's the build. In the end, this build was more of a headache than I anticipated. In hindsight, I would only buy used hardware if I could test it easily or had spares to swap in and help with troubleshooting. Even then, I'd likely buy motherboards new, as they are the most challenging hardware to test and replace, especially in terms of time. What frustrating build problems have you experienced? Let me know in a comment below. I hope you found this video interesting. Before you go, please like and subscribe. Be well and stay safe.